So Zest for Living has actually been around for over 15 years. This is our second location. So when we started, we were on Elizabeth Street, just around the corner. And about 8 years ago, I purchased the business and thought, you know what, it needs a little rejig. Kind of like moving into someone else's home. I decided it was something I needed to do and build my own home. So this space, when I saw it, it was empty, it had been vacant for quite some time. I took a peek in, I thought, yeah, we can do this. So we moved here 5.5 years ago, and now we're all on one floor, which is great, so very accessible. Not only is the door wide open, but the alleys are wide enough for people to come with, if they have a walker or a wheelchair or strollers. So I really want to make it accessible to everybody. And it's been wonderful. The community is really supportive of us. It's great to be in a place that's very vibrant, and fun question. People always say, how would you describe it? And there isn't a specific way I can describe it. It's a lifestyle boutique. So what that means is I have a little bit of everything, whether it's a boutique style shopping experience that you're looking for, if you're looking for more of a customer service oriented, let's guide you to exactly what you're looking for experience, we can do that as well. So everything from home decor to beautiful greeting cards that are some handmade, trying to support local as much as possible. We've got jewelry, we've got bath and body, wearables, whether it's jewelry or scarves or hats, certainly decor for the home. Lots of nautical. We always have lots of nautical products here because we're by the lake, so people really enjoy seeing that. So honestly, a little bit of everything. That is a question I bet everyone is asked all the time, and COVID has affected everybody in some way. While we were closed, it was very difficult to find out what we were going to be able to do. How can I possibly continue doing business here? And you just have to pivot. And I think that's kind of a catchword that people are using, but that's what we did. So instead of just having people come physically into the store, I was very active on social media. I would actually do little tutorials. I would show people what we had, what we could do, what they could do with their existing product, and how I could help them. And it also turned into a one-on-one session. So I would do videos with people. They could call in and we would set up a video call, and I could walk them through the store and say, how about this, how about this? And it really fed my desire to be a customer service person. So I was able to find out what it was that you're looking for, what the person is that you're trying to gift something to, and really create a whole gift for them. So while it was awful being closed, I was able to make connections with people that I wouldn't have been able to make otherwise. We would change the front windows on a weekly basis because the commentary we'd get is, in such a dreary time, it was just wonderful to come and see a front window that was full of life and hope and color and such. So it affected us in a way that we obviously didn't have people physically in the store, but many people that wouldn't normally not have seen us were able to come and see our windows. I had our contact information on the front door, and people could contact us and say, hey, this is what I'm looking for, how can you help me? The face-to-face, I've so missed the people contact. It's wonderful to look people in the eye and actually see the smile and see how we're able to, just a small gift, really help people feel better. People have really missed so many occasions, whether it's grad or birthday or babies being born, and being able to talk to people and see that their excitement to be able to gift people things. People have lots of different love languages, but gifting is one of them that I can truly appreciate it. So having people back in the store so they can see all the things that I love to buy for them to take home is something I'm really looking forward to. Wow. The community has been amazing. I think that somehow a switch has flipped for people, where often out of habit we would go online to look for something. People are really much more aware and attentive to small businesses, and I can feel that people really want to support us, and whether it's coming and looking here before finding it elsewhere, or even giving us the opportunity to find it for them. the community has really rallied together and said, we want you here, because if businesses aren't here, we no longer have the vibrant community that we used to. So I can't say enough about the wonderful community of South Mississauga. 3 words or less. Let me think this. Wow. I don't think I can. I'm too wordy for that. Okay, my 3 words.
Let's go 5 words.
Okay. Customer service oriented. I'm using that as 1 word. Fun, colorful, nautical. I'm going to keep going unless you stop me. I think, yeah, so I'm going to, customer service oriented, vibrant, fun, colorful. I think those are the things I'd say. I think one of the things that separates Zest from any other stores is that we really strive to have different products, ones of not a lot, like not mass-produced items all the time. And we as a team like to find what it is that your person that's going to be receiving the gift really wants, and really put a holistic kind of gift together, multi-purpose. Customer service is something that we really strive for people to feel that they're getting not just an experience to walk into a store and buy something, but we really care. We really want you to be happy with what you've got and then come back. And we appreciate the fact that there are choices. And if you come into my store, I want you to know whether you spend $1, $100, or $1,000, we so appreciate you coming.